Hi, Kathy with You Compose. In today's video, I want to demonstrate the Notion app. I've been telling you about that. I've told you that's what I've used, and I'm using, this is the icon for the Notion app right here. Remember, it's completely free. All of these, when I open up my app, these are all the songs that I've been writing, and it just stores them in the app. Up in the upper right corner, you'll see a plus sign. Just tap on that, and that prompts you to put the title of your song. So let's put S and continue. S for song. We're going to keep moving right along in this program. Now you'll see right off that the keyboard comes right up, but first of all we need to set up our page. So you can see there's a grand staff right here. We want to add that. Now this page right here, there's nothing in it that I'm interested in doing, so I just go back, and then I have to tap this setting again, and then again to bring it up again, and then it gives me view options. So it gives full score automatically, but I have no other instruments, and I'm writing just for piano. So here we're going to tap piano. That's the score we want. I like print view because I kind of like to check what it's going to look like when it prints out as I work on my piece. You're probably going to want to do that too after you've done it a few times. Full score settings would be next, and this is where you get to put in your name, and on the top right corner is usually the best. And of course, I'm the composer here, so I'm just going to delete that and put in K for my name and keep moving right along. I'm going to click out of that, and again, I'm going to go back because I've got my title. I'm going to go down to Notion font, and it's standard, and the size, I like a bigger size. I like the larger writing, and so you can see that I usually have it at 5 and 150% or 6 and 160%. That's how I like it. Lyrics, now if you're writing a song, it actually gives you different styles of writing that you can put in there, and size as well. Measure numbers, I never use measure numbers. It's just kind of busy work to me, more writing on the page. Measures per system, I like 3. I think it looks better on the page myself in this program. I don't like any other system titles. That's for extra instruments on the side of the page. And we're just working with piano. Now it looks like I've pretty much, see, be sure and scroll down now. The page size and margins, that's something that was already preset and actually worked out really well for me. So it probably would be the same for you. Staff spacing, I actually like broader spaces. I go as high as 4 there. System breaks in between the lines there, I like 5 or 6. And you can just see that the print cue, I don't use that. And chord summary, I never use that. So I'm just walking through what I do. So let's take a look at what it looks like right now. I click out of it. There's S for the name of my song. Looks like I was working on one earlier. By the way, just to delete one page, all I have to do is delete it. So this is the one I'm interested in. I just did. Now see how clean that looks? S is the title of my song. K is for my name, composer. Now it comes up with this metronome setting, and I just always delete that. So here's the little eraser right down here. Now normally I have this sitting up right on my iPad. You see more of your score. I'm laying it down on the side, my iPad, just for this video. So this tells you already it came up a 4/4 preset, but here's your erasers over here. If you press here, you can press for quarter notes or half notes, eighth notes, 16ths, and as you take piano lessons, you learn all the names of these notes. Up here's a quarter rest, 16th rest. I didn't mean to put those in, but just automatic, and I can just erase them out as well. Maybe it's good that you're watching how I do this. A lot of this is just learning as you go. I learned over here is where I would get my fingering to put in to prompt fingering. See these numbers down here? and you just place them. Right here is the 4/4. I've talked about that. So if you wanted to change your time, it's right up here. And you scroll. I had to learn that as well, up here. You scroll the numbers up or down, and then press insert. Of course, I don't want it like that, so let's go back to 4/4 and insert. Of course, it was already in there, but that just shows you how. Also, too, when you open up this spot right here, it's kind of an important spot to know. This is where the sharps pop up, and this is where you change your keys. So for instance, I said I would like you to be working in the key of G, G major, and insert. And sure enough, the F sharp kicks in into your staff. So a lot of this is you just learning as you go. I use this again over on the side if you want to text. This comes up, and you know what? Because it's not upright, instead I've put it on this side to demonstrate. It's not coming up. Normally there would be a little box. Let's see if the lyrics show. There's the box for the lyrics. You can write your words in right there. So, and then if I didn't want it there, it's as easy as erasing it. Just hold it down. And watch out for that big purple, because it'll take out your whole measure. So you have to be careful. So let's say we're going to write C. Let's not make them eighth notes. Sometimes you can just tap it and go into your, and it'll change it right then. You kind of have to watch where this green mark is, because it kind of tells you where you're at. Let's write C, E, G, and then another G, just for the fun of it. And let's make this one, let's put these into chords. So you have to come over here and tell the program you're going to make a chord now. So you can still use C, E, G, but now you've made a full chord. Be sure though, when you're ready to move on out of the chord, you have to tell the program you're back now into just quarter notes. So yeah, that really gives you a little head start of using the program. I hope that you find this helpful. When you're done with the program, you just come back and click out of it and open it, and let's play it back so you hear what it sounds. Let's see. And it's not playing because I don't have my sound up. I'm sorry. Let's see now if we can get this. All right, let's try that again. Yeah, all right, and let's end it just because. Oh, let's get out of this. See, I work it just like you. I have to, okay, so that would pop this back up again, and let's end it on, let's make this C a whole note. Now remember, I told you C4 was middle C. Now to move the keyboard, all you have to do, and it's helpful if you take off this little prompting pin right there, so that when you touch this, you don't get a whole bunch of keys popping up. But you can see this is your lower C, and the C below that, and the G that I've just introduced you to is this low G. So I could go on and demonstrate to you how to use this, but you really just need to play with it. I hope this has been helpful. I've enjoyed sharing it with you.